What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Matt's Mind here on the channel. We're at episode number 59, almost at episode 60, guys. This is the weekly Q&A series. If you guys have any questions you want me to answer and feature in these videos, drop it down below. Make sure you guys subscribe and, of course, drop a like on today's video. Now, quick announcement. Next week, there will not be a Matt's Mind episode. I'll actually still be away for Brick Fair, Virginia, which is something I'm very excited for. So you guys stay tuned for a bunch of fun videos coming from that in the coming weeks after Brick Fair. So there will be no Matt's Mind next week. However, the following week, it will pick up just like normal. So, of course, drop your questions and let's get started. Rithea is asking, Matt's Mind, do you think we'll have another wave for episode 1? It's like Lego forgot about the Phantom Menace. So, I mean, I think quite simply, just the Phantom Menace isn't what's popular. Obviously, if you look, Lego tries to make sets based off of any current movies or current TV shows that are coming out. I think it might be an opportunity to get maybe more episode 1 stuff on a special anniversary. I think the 20th anniversary probably passed already, so I'm probably maybe thinking like 25 or 30. I think the reason just purely is Phantom Menace is just like an old movie. No one's really that excited for it, especially now, and I don't think we'll get more Phantom Menace stuff until probably maybe like one of the anniversaries come up or any like special event, maybe even like a UCS set. But other than that, I don't see us getting any Phantom Menace stuff for any time soon. JMCC is asking, do you think there will be any more $30 battle packs, and also do you know anything at all official about them? So officially, no, I haven't heard anything about what sets are coming. Of course, there are rumors that we're getting more $15 battle packs coming in 2022. I know that's the sort of story that a lot of people are going with. I personally don't know any insider information about any stuff like that. I am excited to see the return to the $15 battle pack. I know $30, especially with the 501st, definitely worked well. I mean, you got 4 troopers and 2 droids, but I am really excited if the rumor is true to go back to the standard $15 4 minifigure per. I think that's honestly technically a better deal. So I'm excited to see what Lego does. I'm assuming it's going to be something along the lines of Mandalorian Season 2 and probably something from Bad Batch. We'll have to wait and see, of course, until we get the official images. But I do like the $30 battle packs. I'm excited for the return of the $15 ones, though. Tommy Dempsey's asking, what's the hardest Lego set you've ever built? Now, honestly, this is a good question, and to be honest, nothing crazy. I'm trying to look around in my room. Honestly, I can't really say I've had a set that's like been really hard for me where it stumped me. I mean, I guess I could generally say any Technic is probably going to be my best answer for you, but the honest answer is I don't really tend to choose sets that do that are like super hard to build. I think the worst would have been the Technic Osprey, but I let David build that because I just didn't feel like building Technic. So honestly, that comes to mind. I can't really think of anything as of right now, but it would be otherwise Technic generally. Anything with Technic is usually what I have most difficulty with. Comic Brix is asking a little bit of a throwback question here. How did you convert the UCS Millennium Falcon to the Kessel version? So for you guys who are new to the channel, a couple of years ago I built my own Kessel mock and I actually converted the UCS Falcon to the Kessel version, which is the blue and white, comes with the escape pod and stuff like that. I was actually able to find a digital file of the build for the UCS Falcon, and what I did essentially was I went in and got rid of the whole front section. I rebuilt the entire front section to accommodate for the escape pod, and then I actually just went in and recolored a lot of the stuff. Now, of course, the Kessel Run Falcon is a lot more smooth, I should say, compared to the Han Solo and Chewbacca Falcon that we all sort of love and know. So, of course, I had to take away a lot of the greebles, a lot of details, replace a lot of pieces and plates with tiles just to make it look a little bit more clean, because Lando's ship is kind of like more of a sports car, whereas Han's is sort of more of like a pickup truck, if you will. So that's kind of how I did it. It really wasn't that hard. Of course, the hardest part was building because I had to use the instructions, but then every time there'd be a gray piece, I'd have to swap it out with a white or blue. So that was difficult, but that's kind of how I did it in a nutshell. Openut's asking, with these longer breaks in between build series, are you worried that all your channel is starting to become targeted at an audience that won't be as interested in mock building series videos? So honestly, it's quite the opposite. So I feel like no matter how many months or days that I go without making a YouTube building series, I feel like there'll always still be the core amount of my audience that will always tune into those videos. And honestly, one of the great things about not having a mock series for quite a while now is I'm building an audience that is here for not only mock series videos, but also the other content. So the way I think about it is, if you're invested in the mock series videos, you'll come here for the mock series videos, but you might not watch the hauls and the reviews. But the opposite is the truth. For people who come here for the reviews, who come here for the top 10s or whatever the videos may be, when they see building something in Lego, they're naturally going to click on it, I feel, at least in my opinion. I Could be entirely wrong. But that's my thought process with that. I've been building an audience that is not only going to only watch the mock build series, but of course my other videos. So although I do still want to come back to the build series at some point soon, it hasn't been the worst thing because I've been building an audience that's going to watch all of my content. Bob's asking, what would be your go-to tortilla filling? I mean, honestly, I'm a pretty simple guy when it comes to tortillas, tacos, burritos. Usually I'm like a chicken, lettuce, a cheese, a very spicy salsa, whatever it may be, maybe some sour cream, something like that. So yeah. Sideboy's asking, what has a better value, the Gunship or the Cantina? This is a great question that I've gotten a lot of times, both in the review for my Gunship and a couple other instances. I would have to say, in my opinion, I could care less about the Cantina. It is, in my opinion, an ugly display piece. You can't really use anything with it. And let's be honest, it's essentially a dollhouse for Star Wars. It's like the Death Star, but smaller. It's like the Daily Bugle. And for the type of collector that I am, that's not something that I want in a set. I would much rather get the Gunship, get the big display piece, even though the minifigures are pretty much a letdown. But I'd rather get the display piece than the Cantina, even though there are some good minifigures in the Cantina. I would have to say the Gunship. Let me know down below, if you had $350, what would you buy, the Gunship or the Cantina? Drop it in the comments. Garrett Behringer's asking, do you think we'll get a Lego Star Wars UCS Venator in the next couple of years? I think if there's ever a chance for Lego to make a Venator, it's going to be from between now and probably around 2025. I don't really have any hard evidence. That's just sort of my thought process. I think we're seeing the return and the demand of prequel sets, and hopefully Lego will sort of pinpoint one of the most iconic capital ships in all of Star Wars as the Venator and create it in UCS. Now, obviously, maybe the anniversary of Episode 3 or anything like that would warrant the return of a Venator in terms of a set. Do I think it's going to happen? I hope so. I'm wary. I'm not 100% sure, but I think if we're going to get it, it's going to happen within the next 2 or 3 years. Hunter's asking a good off-topic question, non-Lego related. What did you do to injure your back? This is a great question, and I honestly don't know. So I was really big into baseball, as I'm sure a lot of you guys know from watching Matt's Mind here on the channel. Basically, I can't pinpoint like a specific instance or a situation or scenario to the point where my back got injured. I can only sort of generalize what time frame. It was sometime when I was 16, 17 years old during my like sophomore year, end of sophomore year for high school. I really can't pinpoint a specific instance on what happened, like a specific injury. I vaguely remember like getting hit a couple of times from a pitch, and then obviously if you kind of keep going super hard without tending to your body, that could definitely hurt yourself. So I mean, I think it's just generally a lot of sports when I was younger, and that kind of amounted to the injury, but I really can't think of a specific thing that kind of contributed to it. These guys asking, should I wait for the UCS Republic Gunship to go on sale before I get it? How much does it go on sale? By the way, I'm not from the US, so no clearance, Walmart, anything along those lines, but please do say what it's like in the US. So I could wholeheartedly say the Gunship will not go on sale. Probably ever. If there's ever going to be a chance for the Gunship to go on sale, if you're buying it directly from Lego, it's going to maybe be Black Friday, but again, that I significantly doubt. I'd probably say that 99.99999% chance that the Gunship won't go on sale. So if you want to get the Gunship and you want to get more of your money's worth, there are a couple of things I would look for. Number one is going to be double points. Obviously, if you're a VIP member, you can get basically 10% back onto your VIP account. So that would be around $35 if you buy the Gunship during double VIP points. Now you could also look for promotions. There was actually a period a couple of weeks ago where there was 2 promos going around. There was a Charles Dickens and then the Adidas shoe, which was pretty cool, both of which I think are like $20 or $25 valuations. So if you want to wait and get most of your money's worth, I'd wait for double points and promotions. That's probably going to be your best bet. I would not anticipate the Gunship going on sale at any point throughout its shelf life. That's just unfortunately the fact of the matter. Yaron's asking, do you think the August 1st sets will sell out? Most likely. I really can't see any of them not selling out, maybe other than some of the Mandalorian sets, but I believe wholeheartedly all the Clone Wars stuff will definitely go out. The Gunship will go out within a matter of minutes. I can only tell you that. If there's a couple of sets maybe that won't sell out, maybe instantly, it'd probably be like the Moff Gideon's Light Cruiser, although maybe a lot of people want that for Fennec, and then maybe even the Marauder, but honestly, I think most, if not all of them, will sell out eventually. The first ones to go will be the Republic Gunship and any of the Clone Wars stuff that we're getting. So guys, a little bit of a shorter episode today. Hope you all enjoyed. I got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of videos to plan and a lot of packing to do for my trip to a brick fair. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you subscribe. If I didn't get to your question, drop it down below. Again, next week there will not be a Matt's Mind, but the following week there will be an episode just like normal. And guys, make sure you guys, if you're in the area, come to Brick Fair, Virginia. It's going to be fun. It's right near the Dulles Expo Center. It's in the Dulles Expo Center. I don't know why I said near. If you guys are close to there, definitely stop by. A lot of people are going to be there. It's going to be super fun, and I hope to see some of you guys there. And yeah, we'll see you later. Take it easy. Peace.